Hello everybody. I had some questions about what kind of equipment I use, so I just figured I'd make a little short video here and go over some stuff. Right here, we'll do the microphones first. So a lot of questions about this one. This is, well, it was an SM57 guts in this Old Spice bottle. However, something wrong with the connection. I got to work on some more. So in the time being, I took the microphone that came with this little amp over here and stuffed it in there. It doesn't sound half bad, especially with that little distortion pedal right there. Yeah, so it sounds alright. So let me just give you a little sound sample. Put this down for a minute. Okay, so not bad, huh? It's a good little setup. That pedal is very cheap. You can get it on Amazon. I can't even pronounce the name of that, but I'll take a little close-up for it and you can see it. Those go for about between $15 and $19 on Amazon. The only thing is, the drawback on that is no DC adapter. AC, DC adapter. You have to put a battery in it. I'm sure you could find one somewhere that would work, but right now I'm going with the battery. Okay, so now we're going to do other microphone. This is a Sonotone. I do believe this is a dynamic. I've been told that the ceramic elements have a gold grill. This has a silver. However, what I've been able to hear on both of these, they sound pretty much the same. I will put a link. There's a guy named Ron Sunshine. He's out of New York. He's a killer jump blues player. He tests both of them on his YouTube channel. So I will make a link to that, and you can check out how they both sound, and they're pretty close. With this, you don't have to use that distortion pedal. This has good breakup on its own, and I got this on eBay. There was a guy that said, you know, some of these auctions you can do best offer, so I offered the guy 15 bucks and he took it. I mean, for a mic like this, it's indestructible. It sounds really good. For $15 and maybe it was $5 shipping, you can't go wrong. I mean, these are awesome. Okay, let's move on to the amp. This little Bluetooth / amp is made by Pyle, also on Amazon. It has really good hop sound, and you would not believe what I paid for this. This was like a steal. One good thing about Amazon is you see something on there that has no price, click on buying options, and you can get a refurbished one, which is this one is. It says it's rated for 300 watts. I think that's a bunch of BS. I think it's more 30 watts. Yeah, I would have to say it's 30 watts. And you don't get much options. You get echo. Good thing about the echo is it's also like a delay built in, because this was made for karaoke. This is a Bluetooth speaker. It really, it wasn't made for harp, but it sounds so good for harp. And it's, you know, and it's 30 watt. You can't, I wouldn't play out with this, perhaps. Maybe if it was mic'd, it would be good. I've yet to do that. When I play with my band, the Shedheads, I always play through the PA. So I've yet to take this and mic it in a PA system, but on its own, it's great. It's good for busking because it's a Bluetooth speaker, and I will demonstrate how that works. So I got something queued up on YouTube, and I'll start playing it through my phone. It's just a blues and A. And you hit this button right here, do the Bluetooth speaker, and I like to put it up to it, that way it reads it. And of course it didn't work. Unfortunately, I got a computer here too, sometimes it picks that up, so let's try that again. This time we'll shut the Bluetooth off. It has an FM radio built into it too, but it really doesn't receive well, so okay, we'll try this again. Put the phone right up to it. Okay, that time it worked. Now we got the blues and A coming right to it. Well, some difficulties tonight with the internet, not the speaker. Okay, so I'll give you an idea how they sound together. I get a D harp. So you get the idea. Let's turn that off. So you get the idea how that works. It's good for busking because this is wild. I have it on an AC/DC adapter, and it's fully charged. This will be, you could use this on its own, on its battery for over an hour. Which is, you know, I could take it anywhere. Take it on the subway. Take it, you know, to the park, and just play on its own with your phone. As long as your phone's charged and that's charged, good to go. Okay, so let's move on to the harmonicas now. Now this is the main set I use, and it's not a Hohner Piedmont. I bought the Hohner Piedmonts just for the case. Those harmonicas are basically junk, but worth it to get the case. Okay, so most of them are Suzuki Blues Masters. I love those. Those are great. But I've found out that these Fender Blues Deluxe, they have the same replates. I've swapped them out. They're made out of the same stuff. I don't know if they're made by the same people in China, probably, but these sound just as good. The only problem with these is they're rough around the edges. You really have to take a nail file to, like, the corners. These corners will cut you right here. The corner right there on the cover, that'll really cut you. So you got to take a nail file of these. But for $11 and change of what they cost, I mean, come on. I bought these and just swapped them out with these covers because these replates will fit in there. You know, when one of these went bad, it was cheaper to buy the whole harp. Cheaper to buy this whole harp than it is to buy the replacement for those. Ridiculous. Okay, I do keep one oddball in here. These Hong Stop Performers, as far as ones coming from out of China, these are really good and they're getting harder to get. What makes these good is the thick reed plates. Really get a good bend out of those. Those are good. And I always keep a dissonant packet in there. You know, the things that come in your shoes. That'll keep these reeds. That'll keep these reeds nice and dry. So you want that. I always keep one of them in there. Okay, and I have a slew of, I have a vocal microphone. That's basically an SM58, but it's a Radio Shack version. It's the same thing. Okay, I have all kinds of oddballs, Hong backpacks, which are alright. These blue steels, which were made by Hop Depot, which I don't think is in business anymore. Let's see, what else we got? More Hongs. Yeah, it's basically, I always like to keep a tremolo hop. You never know when you want to play some Cajun music or some folk music or something like that. I always keep a pitch pipe. This is an interesting pitch pipe. It's very old. It's called the Master Key. And I really don't know the name of the company. I don't know too much about it. All I know is this is very old. This is like Bakelite. And it's probably from the 30s. Alright, you always got to have tape to take down your cords and everything. And so, you know, that's basically it. Oh, and honorable mention for as microphones go, because I know someone's going to ask me about this. This is a Bluetooth speaker as well. It has echo. It actually sounds pretty good for harp, you know, but it's tinny. It's a toy. You could busk with this, but it would probably get on people's nerves after a while because it is kind of tinny. And it's got cool lights. I'll demonstrate. Let's see if it turn on. Yeah, see, it's got some lights, and you get it so it changes the lights on its own. Yeah, there it goes. So that's, you know, it's a toy, but it's a fun little thing. If you're just starting out, you don't want to spend any money. I mean, this is $10. You can get these anywhere. And so that about wraps it up. I think probably the best piece of equipment is this Bluetooth speaker. I used to have a real amp. I kind of got out of playing for a while, and I sold everything. Plus, I had all my harmonica gear. I had really nice microphones, JT 130s. I had a static 200s. I had all kinds of nice stuff, but it was all stolen from me one night in a story that's too painful to talk about, really. So, getting back into it again a little bit. So, you know, if you're starting out, I mean, I highly recommend this. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. I mean, it just screams. You see me play these on my videos. Check them out on my other videos on this channel. And this smokes. You really can't go wrong with it. Ceramic or dynamic. And like I said, I'll put links to that. You can check them both out. Okay, so that about wraps it up, guys. Any questions, I'll try to answer them. I don't know if I'm going to get a ton of questions. Well, I've only, you know, don't have too many subscribers, so I don't think I'm going to get a lot of questions. But I will try to answer them if you have any. All right, happy hopping, everybody. Peace.